Oh,
Hey y'all, I'm back today with a piercing Q&A, a piercing question answer video, you know. Cut to me getting a copyright strike because I'm gonna play my music in the background, just cause I be bored. And I hate talking and like it's no sound in the background, like, I don't know, it just bothers me. Before y'all comment on it, they're extremely annoyingly long and I like them like that, so I did it myself. I kind of snapped. I asked you guys to go on my Instagram and I put a little questionnaire and I asked you guys to ask me questions and y'all did. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer them for you. The question that I get as the most was, which piercing was most painful? That question's a little PG, a little rated R, if you will. Y'all could probably guess which piercing is the most painful. But as far as face piercings, I'm just gonna say that my nostrils are the most painful. My belly button also hurt a lot. So I would say between like my nostrils and my belly button, those were the most painful for me. How do I clean my piercings? What do I use? I use a mixture of like rubbing alcohol, which is not good, don't use that, but I do. Alcohol, like peroxide, and like a saline solution, like a salt or saline solution. I wouldn't recommend using alcohol or peroxide, but I'm just kind of like a clean freak. Like I like when stuff feels clean, and things feel the cleanest to me when I put alcohol on them. So that's why I do that. Sorry again if the lighting is shit. This whole week the weather has been trash. Somebody asked me what made me fall in love with piercings. I have a very addictive personality. So if I get one thing, I'm gonna want 8 more. You know what I mean? Like if I get one tattoo, I'm gonna want 10 more tattoos. If I get one piercing, I'm gonna want 10 more piercings. Like I have a very addictive personality, and once I started getting them, I just like loved how they look. Like especially because I don't really like to look like anybody else in particular. Like I don't know, I like having things about me that like make me stand apart. Like that's why my hair is dyed the way it is. That's why I do my makeup the way I do. That's why I have all my piercings. That's why I dress the way I do, get my nails done the way I do. I just like to look a little different, and piercings kind of like is more like you can kind of like, I don't know, I love to like customize things about myself to make me look different. I don't know, it's kind of just like my thing. Which piercing was your favorite, and did you think you were gonna regret one of your piercings? My favorite piercing is probably my lip ring or my dimples. And a piercing I thought I was gonna regret was my dimples. I thought that I was gonna regret them just because I decided I wanted them the day I got them. Before I did my dimple piercings, I had decided like the day of, maybe like an hour before I did them, that I wanted them. I made a poll on my Instagram that was either get dimple piercings or get my nose bridge done. And I actually wanted my nose bridge. I thought people would say nose bridge, but more people picked dimples, so I just stuck to my word of letting you guys pick the piercing I was gonna get, and I ended up doing that one. What is a piercing you really want but don't think you'll get? My nose bridge, or maybe like my eyebrows. I really like symmetry in my face, since like I feel like my face is kind of like jacked up anyway, and my face isn't very symmetrical. I like to keep my piercing symmetrical, so I would love to do my eyebrow, but if I had one eyebrow I would want another one. And I would love to do my nose bridge, but I have 6 face piercings already, so I don't know how many more I could get away with before I start looking crazy, which people probably think I look crazy already. That's the only reason I wouldn't give myself another face piercing, but I'm never satisfied with a piercing unless it's on my face, if that makes sense. I don't know, I feel like it's not there if it's not on my face. Another question, what do I clean my piercings with while healing and after they're healed? The first couple days I do drown my shits in alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, which is not the best thing to do. Like, I'm sure anybody could tell you that's not the best thing to do. That's just what I do. Then I'll go in with like a salt solution, like tea tree oil, stuff like that. Yeah. Where do you get your okay, I'm just gonna get this out the way. I know it's called a Labret, not a Labret, but I say Labret, so don't come for me. I know it's called a Labret, but I'm very visual, so if it's spelled like Labret, I'm gonna call it a Labret. Anyway, they said, where you got your Labret rings in the Labret piercing video, pain levels, and how my mom felt. I got my Labret piercings from Amazon. It came in like, it was like 100, it was like a set of 100, just came in this bag. And there's like a lot of cool ones in there. I just picked one of those to put in my lip. And yeah, you can find piercings, like you can find piercing jewelry anywhere, like, you know, like Spencer's, Hot Topic, like places at the mall and stuff sell them. But they're so expensive. Like, I think if you really just have a lot of piercings and want a lot of jewelry, you should just order them in like a lot on Amazon. This, when I first started, was full to the top, and it came with 110 pieces, I would say, and it was like $13. So I recommend Amazon. Pain levels, none of my piercings really hurt too bad. Like, I don't think I have a high pain tolerance per se, but I don't know, they just didn't hurt that bad. My lip, maybe like a 3 out of 10. Same thing with the dimples, maybe like a 3 out of 10. My septum didn't hurt at all, 0 out of 10. My nostrils fucking hurt. I hate piercing my nostrils, they hurt so bad. I hate doing that. Maybe it's just me, but I fucking hate it. And my mom, how my mom felt about it. So my mom's always kind of let me, like, do what I want, like, not do what I want, but my mom's always been, like, supportive, like, in how I want to express myself, like, creativity. What word am I looking for? My mom is always supportive of the way I express myself in, like, creative sort of way. Like, my mom has always thought I was very artsy, very just like talented in that sense, that I'm like good at art. I can draw, I could draw, but like, you know, stuff like that. My mom has always supported me with that, and she thinks that this is another way of expressing myself. So she didn't feel no type of way about it. She just always told me to be really careful. Yeah, before I got a piercing, I don't really tell her that I'm getting that piercing. I kind of just do it and then show her later, and for the most part, she's okay with it. I'm very blessed to have parents that don't really mind. Do they hurt? Are they still healing? Do you regret any? And do you want to get more, and which? They don't hurt. The only thing that I would say I regret of piercing myself is just my dimples. I should have used a lot longer bars. That was dumb on my half of just wanting to do it right away and not being prepared for it. I should have used a lot longer bars, but I didn't. Don't pierce your cheeks by yourself. That is not a good idea. I had a very painful healing process, and my cheeks swelled up a lot, and they did not have much room to swell. They're okay now, but it was a struggle while I was healing them. Are they still healing? Yes, my dimples are still healing, which is why I got a keloid on this side. But you guys recommended me using crushed up aspirins and like tea tree oil, and I've been using it and it's been going down, so thank you hoes for that. Do I want to get any more, and which? Yeah, just like I said earlier, I would love to get my eyebrows and my bridge. I don't really know about any other piercings. Like, I would like to pierce my ears up, but for the most part, my hair covers my ears. I think I'm like pretty much done with piercings. Yeah. I would love to get my collarbones pierced, but I think that's like really dangerous and looks kind of crazy, but that's kind of cool. I would get a dermal for sure. I would get dermals like on my cheeks. I would love to get a dermal. My best friend had an what do they call it? Anti-surface piercing. I don't know. My best friend, I did her piercing that was like going through her skin right here, and I think that one is really cool, and I would do that piercing, but hers rejected, so I don't really know how I feel about it, but I would love to get that like through here. How's your cartilage doing? It's doing well. It's healed for the most part. I do still rub it and clean it, like rub it with alcohol and like clean it and stuff like that, but it's doing good. Healed pretty well. I just hate the healing of cartilages because it's hard to sleep on. Where is the sweet spot of a septum? If you stick your fingers up your nose, look for the part that's not hard. Okay, let me try to explain this as best I can. Stick your fingers in your nose, feel the piece that's hard, like the middle part, and like move up or move forward. And then once you feel that thin little piece of skin, and you feel like you can feel your fingers like touching like in between that piece of skin, that's where your sweet spot is. If you cannot find it, don't pierce yourself. Go to a piercer, because you could really fuck yourself up if you pierce your cartilage. How do you care for your Labret piercings as well as the nose ones too? For my Labret piercing, it was mostly just cleaning it like crazy, soaking it in a salt solution. My nose rings, same thing, cleaning them like crazy, soaking them in a salt solution. My Labret healed pretty fast. My nose is still healing on this side. How old were you when you got your first piercing? I was 12 or 13 years old when I pierced this side of my nose with a sewing needle. How many piercings do you have in total? I have, hold up. I have 11. I have 11 piercings in total. How do you change your jewelry with such long nails? You kind of just get a hang of it. Like, I don't know. The only thing that's hard is that my cheek piercings aren't Labret piercings. I do have balls on the inside of my mouth, so if they fall off, that is the worst thing ever. Like, my nails are so long to the point where if I try to, like, twist it on, I'd, like, gag myself. So, that's the only thing that gets on my nerves. Anything else is really easy to change. Like, I changed my lip ring the other day. You just get used to it. Like, I remember when I first put a hoop in my lip, it was so hard to get the jewelry on. I don't know who made the jewelry balls like that. They fucking suck, but you get used to it after a while and it becomes less challenging. Does the healing process go by fast? Depends on what piercing it is. Piercings that's in like your mouth and stuff heal a lot faster. So my lip healed pretty fast. My nostrils healed. My belly button is like healed, but it's not. Like, it just like, belly buttons are very annoying. Very annoying. How was your experience with your septum? I want to get mine done. My septum healed so fast, gave me absolutely no problems, didn't hurt or anything. If you want like a first time piercing, like a beginner type piercing that's like kind of low maintenance, get your septum done. They gave me no problems. Is there any piercings you want but can't have? Yes, I want my tongue done but can't get my tongue done because I have a vein that runs in the middle. Let me see if y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I have a vein that runs straight down the middle of my tongue. Some people have it, some people don't. I unfortunately have it. I'm very unlucky. But if I were to get my tongue pierced, I would get one that's through like right there, like right there. Did you ever think about piercing your tongue? Yes, I did, and I can't get it for the reason that I just explained. How long did you wait to change your Labret stud? Like a month. Around a month. It wasn't... Yeah, around a month. Because when I first pierced it, I put a really long one in to swell. For the swelling. And this is the last question I got. How was the healing process for your dimples? It was kind of shitty, because like I said, I didn't put long enough bars in my cheeks. I thought that they were long enough, but your cheeks swell. Like, they swell huge. They get really fucking big. So it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't the easiest. I'm still going through the healing process of them. I still rinse my mouth out with mouthwash a few times a day. I still make sure I clean them extra. I thought they were healed, and I fell back some on my cleaning and wasn't like cleaning them as much as I do, and I got a bump on this side, which I am taking care of. It's going away since you guys recommended the tea tree oil and aspirin whole thing to me. So it wasn't that bad. It could have went a lot better if, like I said, I was more responsible and I took care of them better and I did my research before I did them. Like I said, I would never recommend nobody to do what I do and do their piercings the way I do them. I've just always been somebody that if I really want something, I'm gonna go get it, and if I want something done, I'm gonna do it myself. I've just always been that sort of person. So yeah, I don't recommend you guys do what I do. But if you do and you're really hard-headed like me, be very careful. Do your research and make sure that you have everything to do it before you do it. Anyways, those were all the questions that I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very soon I'm gonna come out with like a playlist video, probably like a bleaching my roots video because I need to re-bleach them. Maybe like a nail video because some people ask me for that. Another thing is we're so close to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. It's crazy. Like, I watch my old videos where I'm thanking you guys for like 500 subscribers, 700 subscribers, and now we're at 1,900 subscribers. So, you know, we're getting up there. I appreciate you guys a lot. A lot. Again, my social media, like my Instagram, is in my channel banner. But if you don't want to go look, I'll put it right there. Follow me, DM me, let's be friends. I love you hoes. Bye.